Hey there, so I wanted to chat with you guys today and answer a couple questions for you that I have been getting. And just to reintroduce myself, my name is Laura Weigel and I own the Will2WOW Jewelry. I create all of them myself, and I'm also a crystal healer. And I started on this journey of crystal healing over 12 years ago, about when my son suffered a brain injury, and I was taking him to my acupuncturist, and she didn't just needle him, but she also used crystals, and I was intrigued. He was very young at the time, a year old, and when the crystals would come near him, and he's 14 now, and when the crystals would come near him, his reaction was sometimes it was crying, sometimes he was startled, sometimes he relaxed. So I was very intrigued, because here is a baby suffering from a brain injury, and his reactions were so raw and real that it got me really thinking that there is something above and beyond to the crystals that I understood. And being a Virgo that I am, it really helped me along my journey, because I saw it myself. And I don't know that I would have ever went on this journey if I didn't actually see Will's reactions to the crystals. So I started studying everything I could about the crystals nonstop, and I got really overwhelmed with all of the energy out there. Wow, that's not what I was going to say at all, but I guess it's fitting. I got really overwhelmed with all the information that was out there about the crystals. It was like they could do everything, right? I mean, I picked up the Crystal Bible and just really didn't know where to start with them, or which crystals to pick, or once I had the crystals, what did I do with them? Or how did they even work? So that's one question that I get asked all the time, is how do the crystals even work? So I wanted to give you a really brief answer. This is a beautiful clear quartz crystal that I just picked up in Sedona. So the main way crystals work is, if you think of the EMC, energy, minerals, and their color. So they all are emitting a different energy, a different frequency. Those frequencies and energies are different based on their color, based on their minerals, and based on their shape also, and where they are found, right? Like some clear quartz is from Brazil and some is from Arkansas. Of course, many other places, but those are two main places that clear quartz is mined, right? So it takes on the energy also of the environment. So speaking of clear quartz here, clear quartz is mainly made up of silicon. And if you've heard of Silicon Valley, our computers, laptops, that is because that is how energy is conducted, is with silicon. That's how quartz watches were first created, and our TVs and everything electronic works because of silicon. But of course they couldn't go and mine, real crystals for the silicon, so they man create them, called Silicon Valley. So that is why clear quartz is considered a master healing stone. If you're just starting with crystals, they meaning people that are like me, that have worked with crystals for a really long time, want to get into crystal healing, start with a clear quartz. And then connect with your crystal. And by connect, I mean keep it in your environment. Wear it, in jewelry. But if you're just buying a first piece, you might want to set it where you always see it. You might even want to carry it with you. And I know this one is very big, but I have been carrying this one around with me. This one, I love the triple points on this one. So where you see a point, you can direct energy, but that is another video. So when I'm saying the energy that they emit, okay, so each crystal has a different energy that they emit. Some people even buy little, I forget what they're called, machines where you can measure the energy frequencies of different things. I know people use it a lot for shungite. Also then the color, and when I think of the colors, personally, I think of the chakra system. So the crown being purple or white, and the third eye being indigo or deep blue, and the throat chakra being a light blue, the heart chakra being a pink or a green, the solar plexus chakra being yellow, the sacral chakra being an orange, and the root chakra being a brown or a black. So, and then knowing what each one of those chakras represents helps to know what that crystal is going to be good for. And that's what I do when I do crystal healings on my my clients. I first cleanse them with some selenite and then take the pendulum over to see which chakra is in alignment, which chakra is out of alignment, and then lay the crystals on the chakras to help that person that I'm working with. I'm helping their frequency to raise to match that of the crystal. So that really sums up how crystals work. They're emitting the same frequency all the time, where our frequency is very fluid. We're more than 70% water. So our frequency does not stay the same. We may wake up feeling rested and peaceful, and as our day goes on, depending on what's happened at work or with other people in our lives, our frequency may go down and it may go up depending on our experiences, which is why a lot of people love to come and get crystal healings or any type of energy work, right? Is to bring their energy back into alignment and to cleanse unnecessary, unwanted, stuck, stagnant, dense energy, picking up energy from other people that isn't ours. You know, sometimes you come back from a grocery store and may feel super depleted, and you may have picked up energy someplace else. So that's how crystals work, is in a nutshell, is the energy, the minerals, and the colors. And then, you know, you can use them based on their different shapes. So, for example, like a geode, which has crystals all over, and I should have brought one over to show you, but it emits energy all throughout the room. And these points, you can really direct it. So I like to use points as well when I am working with a client. So hopefully that answered your question on how crystals work. I have received that question a few times in the past few weeks. I can't even remember from who, but I just thought I would address it in a video. I have before in other videos, but it was time for a reintroduction and a new video. So check out my crystal pieces, all handmade by me with intention, at the Will2WOW.com. And let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions.